Welcome back to Heaven's podcast. There is something the Lord said to Saul that echoes into every life. In 1st Book of Samuel 15:17, it is written, "When thou wast little in thine own sight, wast thou not made the head of the tribes of Israel?" Listen carefully. God didn't choose Saul when he saw himself as great. He chose him when he saw himself as small. When Saul said, "I am the least." That is where God moved, because humility creates space for God's power. But something changed. Saul stopped seeing himself as little and started trusting himself, and the moment self rises, obedience falls. This is the pattern. God lifts the humble, but resists the proud, not because he withholds, but because pride replaces him. When you are little in your own sight, you listen, you depend, you trust. But when you become big in your own eyes, you reason, you justify, you override God's voice. And that is where Saul fell. So the question is not, how do I become great? The question is, can I remain small? Small enough to obey, small enough to trust, small enough to follow, even when it costs me everything, because the kingdom works upside down. The least become the greatest. The humble are lifted. The surrendered are anointed. So stay there, stay little, not in weakness, but in dependence, because the same God who anointed Saul is still looking for hearts that remain humble before him. And when he finds one, he moves. This is Heaven's podcast. Bye-bye.